Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and today is Friday, thank God, July 11th. Well, for a little while there this morning, I thought we were going to get our panic sell-off. It's starting to look pretty good, and then it just wasn't enough chaos. Yeah, there was enough fear around and uncertainty to cause it, but it just never really materialized. It wasn't that free fall. Yeah, the Dow was down about 250 points and looking scary, but it wasn't that, just didn't have that panic look to it. And then we had our kickback rally, which kind of aborted it, and that was just a kickback rally. When you get a rally off a major bottom, like if we get a washout day, we get down 500-600 points, the rally that comes after that knocks your socks off. It's big, it's volume, they're falling over one another trying to get at stocks, and that's how you know the bottom's in. So that little kickback rally we had today wasn't anywhere near what we're looking for. So we continue to have resistance right above us. I'll show you where that is in our final segment because it's important to know, because we're not going to have any kind of sustained up move until we can get through those resistance areas, and then they'll become support. But until that happens, we're playing it as a down market. Now I look around and I see a lot of washed out stocks. I mean, some of these stocks just look so cheap to me. Problem is there's no base, there's not building a base, they just look cheap, and there's lots of them. So that's why I'm starting to think that the internals of the market are probably getting pretty washed out, but it just hasn't showed up in the Dow averages yet. And we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I do have a long idea for you on Monday. I thought we would try a long on for size, see how it works. This stock does have a little bit of a base being built, and I think you'll agree with me. It's got some good looking potential. So in just a moment, we'll give you my idea, and it is AYR is the symbol. So we'll take a look at that, and I'll show you how we're going to take this idea and turn it into some money. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of AYR. This is a call on the long side. Looking to buy this on Monday morning right around $9.15 to maybe down to $9 if it pulls back a little bit. My target on the upside is $15.50. Basically this pattern here I think it's going to revisit. It could get to the top of it, but I think the bottom end of the pattern will probably stop it. We'll worry about that when it gets there, but that's the target I have. For those of you who want to know where I would recommend a stop loss order, it would be at a close below $8.20 right there. If it closed below that, the whole pattern would probably be aborted. I don't anticipate it happening, but for those of you who want to know where I would recommend the sell stop, it's a close below $8.20. Alright, what do I see? Let me zoom in a little bit and I'll give you my look. First I see a ascending triangle. That's one part of the triangle, and there's the other part. I'm sure you can see that now too. So it actually hasn't closed above it, but it's been through it a couple of times. It looks like it wants to get through. On top of that, I also see a V bottom. See it? It looks like the opposite of the roof look. It looks more like a foundation. And I also see, this might be, you may say it's a bit of a stretch, but my eye catches this. And I might even say that this is a reverse head and shoulders pattern. Left shoulder, right shoulder, head. So that's my idea for Monday. Let me recap it. It's AYR. It's a call on the long side, and if we have patience with this, I think we can make almost $6.5 on this trade. Okay, so that's my idea for Monday. Let's take a look at the major indexes so we know where these resistance areas are, so that if we ever do get through them, we'll know that something major is going on. Dow Jones averages. Two layers of resistance. First one is here, and the big one is right here. I'm going to turn it into an hourly so you can get a little bit of more of a close-up look. This is our new resistance area. As you can see, we got up into it today on that rally, the kickback rally, and then it pulled right back down out of it. So we've got resistance here and major resistance here. So no sustained uptrend is going to happen until we can get above those levels. And as of right now, I don't know what it would take to get us through there. But this pattern still intrigues me, the way it's just zinging down here. Okay, the Dow Jones Transportation Average. We had a reversal day here. We had a lower high, another lower high. And we had a lower low, a lower low, a lower low. It's a bearish looking formation. To me, it looks like it's going to trade down in here somewhere at least. Russell 2000 probably had the best day. Had an outside reversal day. A lower low than the day before and a higher high. But, you know, one day does not make a market. And this is our resistance area here in the Russell. SPY, basically the Standard & Poor's 500. Similar to the Dow. Resistance here and more resistance here. QQQQs, basically the Standard & Poor's 500. I mean the Nasdaq, top 100 Nasdaq stocks. Resistance, minor resistance here and major here. Now, just because I say major, when I say major, doesn't mean that they can't get through there. Major means it's an important area. That if we were to get through that, then that would be a new support area, and the whole entire play would be to the upside instead of the downside. But we've got to get through that first. I'm going to turn it into an hourly so you can get a little better look. Here's our first line of resistance. You can see after we've got way oversold. I didn't think we were going to get a kickback rally being Friday, but we did. We got it. And we got right into the resistance area. I mentioned that on my webpage that they were approaching resistance and that the indicator had gotten overbought quickly. And it pulled back from there. So we've got resistance here and more resistance here. So I don't know what it would take to get the market through that. We're not getting any help from the feds or the government even explaining what the problems are or squashing some of these rumors that are running around. I just don't think the Fed has any credibility with the financial markets when they try to explain what they're going to do to fix things. No one believes them anymore. Anyway, that's my take on the market. Until Monday, TK signing off.